You're listening to Self-Leadership with Dr. Bensmann, the podcast for entrepreneurial minds. Have you ever wondered what sets highly successful entrepreneurs apart from others? And do you know which key skills are necessary to thrive as a leader in today's rapidly changing world? Are you ready to take a self-assessment and identify areas for growth in your entrepreneurial journey? Welcome to a new episode of Self-Leadership with Dr. Bensmann, where we explore how mastering self-leadership helps you thrive across all areas of your life. My name is Bensmann. As a consultant, executive coach, and professor, I focus on empowering individuals to navigate the complexities of leadership and personal growth. In today's episode, we'll dive into the critical characteristics that every entrepreneurial leader should possess or develop. This is a subjective selection of 18 key skills, and I encourage you to use this episode as a kind of self-test. There's no hierarchical order here. Instead, I've arranged the skills alphabetically. You will notice that I'm covering a broad range of abilities, touching on each only briefly. My goal is to kind of whet your appetite for self-reflection. So, grab a pen or just keep a mental note as we go through these traits, and let's dive in. 18 skills for your self-test. A is for action. Taking action is crucial. Can you push through complexity and make things happen? Entrepreneurs don't wait for perfect conditions. They start, adjust, and improve along the way. Another A is for adaptability. How well can you adapt to changing circumstances constructively, like survival of the fittest? Successful entrepreneurs don't avoid disruptions. They analyze challenges with emotional detachment, explore options, and creatively adjust to change. Can you stay flexible in a world that's constantly shifting? C is for creativity. The desire to discover, create something new, and see oneself as a designer of change is vital. Entrepreneurs balance solitude for personal planning with team interaction to spark creativity. When was the last time you let yourself fully explore new ideas? D is for delegation. Delegation is about letting go and handing over tasks to others. It corresponds with the field of employees, partners, and networks in my 7 fields of self-leadership. Ask yourself, what can I do best, and what should I leave to others? Another D stands for decision-making. The ability to make decisions under difficult circumstances is key to entrepreneurial success. Leaders draw on pragmatic tools like scenario techniques and involve others in their decision-making. Are you comfortable making tough calls? E is for enthusiasm. I differentiate between passion and enthusiasm. Passion, in my opinion, can lead to burnout, while enthusiasm fuels energy and positivity. It's important not to fully identify with your role. Can you maintain a healthy balance between work and personal identity? F is for focus. In today's world of constant distractions, maintaining a laser-sharp focus is harder than ever. You know what I'm talking about. How well can you focus amidst digital overload? G is for grit. Resilience in the face of adversity is essential. Grit combines enthusiasm with perseverance. How do you push through setbacks and keep going when things get tough? M is for mindset. This is a core point. It's about shaping your mindset toward constructive thinking. How do you respond mentally when faced with challenges? Another M stands for mission. Of course, knowing your mission is key to well-being and effective leadership. What is your core mission and how does it guide your daily decisions? O is for openness. Balancing advocacy with inquiry is critical. Can you pause your own viewpoint long enough to understand and integrate other perspectives? Another O is for overview. Like an artist stepping back from a canvas, you must see the whole picture in your business. Can you zoom out and maintain perspective while managing the details? Another O stands for recognizing and seizing opportunities. Where others see problems, entrepreneurial minds see opportunities. Are you able to spot hidden opportunities even in difficult situations? P is for patience. Success doesn't happen overnight. It requires persistence and the ability to wait for the right moment. Can you stay patient while working toward your long-term goals? R is for risk-taking. I've written about the importance of taking risks, and I talked about it in many workshops. Success can make us risk-averse, but growth often requires taking bold steps. Are you still willing to take risks, or are you playing it safe? S is for self-efficacy. Self-efficacy refers to your belief in your ability to succeed. A strong belief in your problem-solving abilities leads to greater success. How confident are you in your ability to achieve your goals? Another S stands for self-motivation. Entrepreneurs have the ability to constantly motivate themselves. They rely on rituals and methods to stay on track during tough times. Do you have personal routines and rituals that help you stay focused and motivated? V is for values. Knowing your values is absolutely crucial for guiding your decisions. Are you fully aware of the values that drive your choices? Before we wrap it all up, let me offer 3 more skills worth reflecting on. H is for humility. Being humble doesn't mean underestimating yourself. It means understanding that you always have more to learn. Do you embrace learning from others, no matter your status? I is for intuition. Entrepreneurs often rely on gut feelings to guide them when data is lacking. How well do you trust your instincts, especially when making quick decisions? And finally, O is for optimism. Maintaining a positive outlook even during adversity is key for entrepreneurial resilience. Can you stay hopeful even in uncertain times? Yes, you may have more aspects in mind. How about S for self-development or C for communication? Don't wait. Take this self-assessment now, and you find all this in the notes for this episode. Rate yourself on a scale from 0 to 10 for each of these skills. Identify areas where you can grow and start making progress today. For more in-depth guidance, practical ideas, and plenty of background knowledge, check out my book, Self-Leadership, The Key to Being Productive. If you found today's episode valuable, share it with someone who could benefit from mastering their self-leadership. Better yet, challenge a friend or colleague to take this self-assessment with you. these conversations could spark powerful insights. Thank you for tuning in to Self-Leadership with Dr. Bensmann. Until next time, stay strong and lead yourself well. Yours, Burkhard Bensmann. Thank you for joining me on Self-Leadership with Dr. Bensmann. Until next time, stay committed to leading yourself with purpose.